Today's horoscope, Sagittarius August 26, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. When it comes to discipline, you sometimes react as though the guillotine had been drawn. The resistance to discipline can be quite strong. For instance, if you begin to think of all the things you could be doing to live a healthier life, you could easily scare yourself. Try noticing what you already do that is working for you, then try to figure out what you really enjoy and what feels like a chore. Perhaps you can adjust and put more in of the former and reduce the latter. See how it goes. Today's vibrations will make you hypersensitive. You see things in great depth now, which puts you in a hot-tempered state and frustrates you. Since you may be a little rough with your family and friends, prudence is advised. Hold up on any ideas that are too abstract and concentrate on your relationships with your family and friends. Be willing to compromise and everything will go well. Whether it's the weekend or a weekday, today is equally positive on both ends of your working week. The weekend allows you to enjoy the moment while also preparing for the upcoming work week. Energies from playful, creative, and adventurous influences keep momentum strong despite recent changes in celestial events. Meanwhile, significant developments are unfolding in your income, work, and career areas thanks to current influential energies. The moon may have left your romantic sector yesterday, but the impact from these romantically charged lunar vibes and a mix of romantic nostalgia and anticipation that has been building for days is likely to linger. 2 days after the sun left an adventurous part of your chart and with the moon now gone from your romantic sector, it is the planets staying on that will keep the momentum going and in retrograde motion, will continue to hold the doors open to the past. Good energy is with you for a new understanding of matters along compassionate lines early today. Bringing an open mind and heart into your close personal relationships can bring rewards, and coming to someone's aid can be rewarding. As the day advances, the tone is on the serious side with a Mars-Saturn transit in play. A challenge now can remind you of limits, rules, or obstacles, most notably through a person or relationship. This means it's time to slow down, reconsider, review, and adjust. There can be difficulties with a partner or superior today, or you may feel that you're misunderstood or blocked when it comes to pursuing your goals or asserting your wishes. Watch for defensiveness, which won't serve you well, and do your best with what you have. Blocks are temporary and may very well be helpful, as redirection can pull your attention to flaws that need correcting before going forward. As the regal and powerful lion symbolizes you, nothing tends to shake you. However, this week's cosmic weather is igniting like a fire tornado ready to burn everything in its path. You cannot win these battles this week in your personal or romantic life, and if you try, it will only make matters worse. This is why today is teaching you to succumb to the pressures being thrown at you from both your career and romantic life, pulling you apart at the seams. You may think you can juggle everything or everyone, but they seem to disagree. As your professional commitments change, it could give you a greater leg to stand on. But adjusting is never truly easy for a fixed sign going through a fixed square between Mars in Taurus and Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. If you want to move forward as a professional powerhouse, then you will need to seek compromise with your relationships and arrangements. Success is contingent upon flexibility, which may not come easily. Keep an open mind about the potential modifications in your professional obligations and partnerships, since they could positively influence your career. Today you should be careful not to bite off more than you can chew financially. You could be pressured to take on multiple projects, and you already have your plate plenty full. Maybe you should set some boundaries or delegate certain tasks. You'll probably need some extra help to get everything done. Be careful to prioritize your time, including time for physical activity and relaxation. You are spending happy hours with family and want even more time with them. It makes you feel strong and in harmony with the world. A meeting with close friends will be very pleasant and intellectually stimulating. Watch for when this person needs a break, and offer to distract them with coffee and charming conversation. The person you're into may seem preoccupied, but you've got charisma to spare. There is no reason to feel apprehensive. Open your eyes and appreciate the myriad of opportunities available to you. In any social situation, the confidence you show enables you to impress almost anyone you meet. Doors open for you and there is little for you to fear, so make the most of opportunities that arise. You might be focused on improving your diet. Your energy levels have been a bit low. You might find that you don't have as much stamina and drive as you would like. It would be good to invest in some new vitamins. Or you could buy some herbs that have healing properties. Your system might need to be cleansed. Consult an herbal expert for some advice about what you should be taking. This is the ideal day to meet beautiful people. Your numbers' vibrations will give you a great clairvoyance in all your exchanges, contacts, and affairs. There's no doubt about it. You will see things more quickly than last week and it will be easier to communicate. If you can put your organizational skills to work, take advantage of this day and fill up your schedule with appointments, you could be a big winner. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon enters Gemini, you might feel a shift in energy that keeps you on your toes. Gemini is a sign known for its quick wit and mental agility, and this lunar influence can leave you buzzing with thoughts and ideas. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed with your mind racing, unable to shut off the stream of thoughts running through your head? That's the kind of energy you might be dealing with tonight. It's like your brain is stuck in overdrive, making it a bit tricky to slow down, relax, and unwind. If you find that you're more alert than usual, try not to stress about it. Instead, embrace this mental clarity as an opportunity. Sometimes, when we're more awake than we'd like to be, it's a sign that there's something our minds need to process. Maybe there's a creative idea bubbling up that needs to be explored, or perhaps you've been avoiding dealing with something that's finally demanding your attention. Use this time to check in with yourself. What's on your mind? What thoughts keep resurfacing? You might be surprised by the clarity that comes when you allow yourself the space to really explore what's buzzing around in your head. But, of course, this heightened mental activity can also make it hard to relax and get the rest you need. If you find yourself tossing and turning, consider trying some relaxation techniques, deep breathing, gentle stretches, or even jotting down your thoughts in a journal to clear your mind. Sometimes, just getting those swirling thoughts down on paper can be enough to quiet the mental chatter and help you drift off to sleep. Now, with all this mental stimulation, there's a little word of caution. Be mindful of your impulses, especially when it comes to spending. It's easy to fall into the trap of making quick purchases when you're feeling restless or overwhelmed. Have you ever found yourself online shopping late at night, only to wonder the next day if you really needed that new gadget or pair of shoes? The energy right now can make those little impulse buys seem more appealing than usual, but try to resist the urge to make any big purchases or financial commitments unless they're absolutely necessary. If you do need to make a financial decision, take a moment to pause and assess it with a clear head. Ask yourself if this is something you really need, or if it's just a temporary comfort you're seeking. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself to a little something to lift your spirits, but be mindful of the difference between a small indulgence and a bigger commitment that could backfire later. Remember, the energy of Gemini can be fast-paced and sometimes a little scattered, so grounding yourself is key. Have you ever found that when your mind is racing, it helps to take a step back and get a little perspective? Maybe that means reaching out to a friend for a quick chat, or taking a walk to clear your head. Whatever it is, find something that helps you anchor yourself and brings you back to center. And if you're feeling particularly energized tonight, lean into it. Use this time to brainstorm, create, or even just daydream about the possibilities ahead. Sometimes, those late-night bursts of inspiration can lead to some of our best ideas. Just be sure to balance it out with moments of calm and mindfulness to keep from getting too carried away by the buzz of this lunar energy. How do you typically handle those restless nights when your mind won't quiet down? Do you have any go-to strategies for finding balance when your thoughts are racing? Share your experiences. There's always something we can learn from each other's journeys, especially during these times of heightened energy and introspection.